Hey guys, it's Will and Jalen here, and today we're gonna be predicting Iowa's record for the 2015-2016 football season. Alright guys, so their schedule for the year is Illinois State, Iowa State, Pittsburgh, North Texas, Wisconsin, Illinois, Northwestern, Maryland, Indiana, Minnesota, Purdue, and Nebraska. Okay, so we both think they're going to win their first 4 games. There's not any there's some games that might be tough for Iowa because they seem to have some letdowns, but I just can't see them losing one of these games with a new quarterback and a little bit more. I feel like they want to win a little bit more this season. Then they play Wisconsin. That's a tough game. I feel like they just don't quite pull it out. Wisconsin has pretty good defense. Always have a good running game. I feel like Iowa doesn't. Wisconsin wins that game. Same for you, Jalen?
Yeah, Wisconsin, new coach. They seem really tough this year. Really wanted to go out strong for their new coach and show their Wisconsin good as always.
Alright, I think they're gonna... We both have them winning against Illinois and Northwestern. But then Jalen has them losing against Maryland. Why do you think that, Jalen?
I feel like Maryland's a team that likes to go out and prove themselves, and I feel like they'll not have the greatest of years. I feel like against Iowa, they'll finally just work out and they'll get a W.
Then you have them losing the next week at Indiana. Why is that?
Indiana's a high-powered offense. I just feel like Iowa can't consistently answer on offense to tie or take the lead in situations, and I feel like their defense can't completely hold them the whole game.
Okay, so I know Iowa, they don't really ever go 10-2 much, but I like how the season unfolds with the schedule, how their away games are Northwestern and Indiana, and I just feel like the last couple of years they've really handled those teams, so I feel like they win those, and I like how their home games against teams they may have not done so well against, like Minnesota. So, and then we both have them losing their last game against Nebraska. That may be a winnable game. Nebraska's not looking quite as good as last season, but they're still looking pretty good. And in Nebraska, always a tough game. So I have them going 10-2. Jalen has them going 8-4. Jalen, what do you think that would be a good season for Iowa?
Yeah, obviously, if you guys have heard our last video, they got rid of Iowa got rid of their starting quarterback, Jake Rudock, and so I feel like with this new quarterback starting now, I feel like this will be a pretty good year to get him going. You know, he still has one more year after this, so I feel like this will prove that Iowa is a strong team and will be strong these next couple of years.
How many wins do you think are the least they could get this season and the most?
I think the least is 7. I think the most is 9.
Alright, for me, I don't really ever see, when I go into a season, I don't really think I will go 10-2 if they're not ranked preseason, but just the way the schedule unfolded this year, I like it. And with CJ in there, I think he'll take a lot more chances and will score more points. And the defense, I think, will be just as good as last year and we'll score more. I think we win 10 games, which I think is just about at what the most they could get. I think at the least they could get 7, as Iowa has known to blow some games. So I think overall, I think this will be a pretty good season for Iowa.